Hey everybody, Sam here from Hometopia. I'm one of the developers on the team, and we're really excited to talk today about our 8.0 release of the game. I'm going to turn down some volume a little bit so I can hear you. So we've been working really hard for the past year on developing out a ton of new features for Hometopia. When we released last year, we were really focused on career mode and getting that out to you guys as fast as we could. We got some great feedback from the community, and we have that under construction right now. Something that people really loved about the game was sandbox, so we have been putting our heart and soul into building out the best sandbox player that you can get, and we have a ton of new features to show you today with that. A couple other things I wanted to mention is our amazing Discord community. If you come over here to the news in Hometopia, you can see that we have a bunch of competitions going in Discord where you can enter to win. Right now we have a Thanksgiving table contest. Put your turkey on there, set the table, invite some friends over. And we had this amazing haunted house contest a couple weeks ago. There was like a gnome seance. There was this amazing graveyard with some pillows someone made into headstones. It was really great. So that's what's going on in the community. If you want to check out the Discord, we have links on the Steam page. Hop in there, show off your builds. We love to see what everybody's building. One of the big things we've been working on over the past year is making our multiplayer way better. We put it really front and center on the homepage so that you can easily click on any of your Steam friends, invite them to join. They get an invite directly in game or a notification in Steam, and you guys can just jump in and start building together. It's really intuitive, and a little bit later in this stream I'm going to show you how that works with a couple of other developers on the team. I'm going to end the party for now. So our biggest feature that we have live, again, we're in early access. Actively developing with the community, with you guys, and listening to your feedback. So please let us know in the Discord, let us know in Steam comments what you love, what you're looking for. We are trying to get you what you want and build out a game that everybody loves. So one of the big new features that I personally am super excited about is this portfolio. So as we've been talking in the Discord, people love sharing photos, people love sharing their builds. So we built out this feature so you can really curate a portfolio of your designs, and you can select different photos, take photos in the game. We have a great new screenshot tool where you can actually edit the photos live in the build and really curate some great shots to show off your work. So here's a couple examples. Another thing I'm going to talk about today and show you is all of our different holiday and seasonal items. Here you can see a cute little living room, very Christmas, getting ready. You know, Thanksgiving's next week. It's almost time to put that tree up. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And we have, of course, turkeys for this coming week, Thanksgiving. So don't forget to enter that competition on Discord. What else should we talk about in the portfolio? So we have this great new map and a way of finding sites. They allow you to click on them, and then you can see the different builds that you have in each of those environments. This is Agave Valley, my personal favorite environment. I really want a desert house as my retirement home. Over here we have Staghorn Point, which is the kind of forest environment. Then we have the Gables, which is much more suburban. When you want to create a new build in this game, in this version of the game, you actually select new build, and then you can take a look at all the different sites here. So some feedback that we have been getting from the community was you guys wanted to see photos of the builds before you actually, the build sites before you actually jumped in. So we have kind of taken the same UI as a portfolio, and you can click through and you can really see the site before you decide to go in and create a sandbox in there. You can also click on the different sites. The Palms only has one, but you have several different sites to pick in some of the more rural environments, and you can really check out what that looks like before jumping in. So I love this new feature. think it's a great addition and allows people to really select a site that they are excited about before jumping in. So I think we'll start in the Gables today, or perhaps maybe Plaza Lakes. Plaza Lakes is a good place to start. So just come in here, I could create sandbox. Let's call this like 2 Main Street. Sure. Creating it. So when we first jump into this, you're going to see one of the biggest new features that we're hoping to get some feedback on from the community, and we really hope that you like. Something that we heard was that, because it's mostly sandbox mode and has been mostly sandbox mode for the past year, some people feel a little intimidated coming into a blank site. So we wanted to give people something to start with instead of having to start from a blank canvas. So what we have is these things called pre-builts that you can select from an inventory of houses, and you can decide to start from one of those. All right. I think we finally figured out the sound issue. So we're streaming here on Twitch, and we're also streaming over on Steam. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We have a huge game update that just launched today, Hometopia 8.0. Sorry for the people that are watching on Twitch. I've already kind of given this spiel, but apparently we didn't have any sound on Steam, so I'm gonna go through it again. So big game update today, 8.0. What does that mean for Hometopia? Well, we've been in development for the past year. We launched in early access early September last year. And since then, we've been working with the community to build out features that people are really excited about. It's been a super small team, so we're been working hard, and thank you for your patience. And also thank you for the feedback. It's been really helpful in us deciding on what features to focus on first. So last year we launched with career mode. As you can see, it's under construction right now. We got some great feedback, put that back into development, have been really focused on sandbox mode, which is something that the community has said is the most important thing for them in the game. Everyone loves the freedom that Hometopia brings. It's really a place for people that love building. So if you play sim games just to build houses, Hometopia is a game for you. And we're excited. You guys should definitely try it out. We also have the game 50% off for the next week. So get it while it's hot. It is cheaper than ever. And we really just want to get a ton of people in there trying it out and giving us some great feedback like you have been. So a couple of things that we've been focusing on, and I'm just going to start on the home screen, work our way in. We're going to take a look at pre-builts, which is this new great feature if you just want to decorate houses. I'll show you how to build a house from scratch. One thing on this homepage that I want to mention is the multiplayer. We've put it front and center over here so that you can easily invite any friend that you already have on Steam. So I got all my Steam friends here. If I wanted to invite them into Hometopia, I just click on their names, send an invite. If they're already in Hometopia, they'll just get an invite and a pop-up right in the game, and they can join right in. If they're not in Hometopia, they'll get a Steam invite, and then they can just hop in Hometopia and join you in your build. And what's really great about that is, in some of these other games, you can only show your friends pictures of your builds, but this one you can actually invite them in to walk around and check it out, or you can invite them in and build together. You can build out a neighborhood, you can just build some crazy stuff, whatever you're feeling like, go for it. Something else on the homepage that we added is a news feed, and the big reason we did this is because we wanted to showcase some community work. And also the competitions that we've been holding in Discord. So right now we have a competition live. It just went live, I believe, today. And it's the turkey table competition, Thanksgiving table. We want to see your best dining room setup. This is like an interior design competition, but obviously you got to build out the house first and then design the room. But basically how you enter these, you take a screenshot of your build once you finish it, and you can upload it to Discord, and then you get to see what everybody else is building. We've had a couple of these over the past few months, haunted house competition being one of them. I think this was truly exceptional with this graveyard someone built out, this maze, and my favorite, this gnome seance. We've had a few of these competitions over the past few months, and it's really been great to see what people are building and just keep the community active and going. So definitely check that out. Sandbox, as I said, has been our biggest thing that we've been focusing on. And we've been trying to build a ton of tools to let you build in different ways. As I mentioned before, there's this new tool that I'm super excited about called pre-builts, where you can place one house from an inventory of houses, and then you can just decorate it from there, do all the landscaping, if that blank page is kind of a little bit scary for you. Over to the right, you can see the Hometopia map. These are the different zones that we've always had, and you can filter by the different zones. I can see all my houses that I have in here, or you can just, take a look through, hover over them. It'll show you what location they're in. The map is also useful for when you're creating a new build. You can filter by location, and you can check out the different sites there. Something else we've been hearing from the community is people really wanted to see pictures of the site before they jumped in and committed to building out a sandbox in there. So when you click on a different site, you can check out all the different photos, really see if that is the site you want to build on before going in and creating your sandbox. Going back to the portfolio, we also have a new tab that curates your multiplayer builds over here. And we're calling it a portfolio because this is really about showing off your designs. And I think that's one of the things, I'm a huge builder in games. I've always just loved all sorts of building games, sim games. So I always want to show my builds to people, and I don't have a great way to do that other than, taking screenshots. But here you can see you have your build, and this is how you access your load file, but you can also see all the photos you've ever taken in that build. So this is a cute Christmas living room that I built out with some of our new seasonal items. We have Christmas items, we have Thanksgiving, Halloween items, and we'll continuously add to this inventory of seasonal items, drop new stuff for you guys to make some cute scenes. And here you can go through the other way. This is it during the daytime when it's not Christmas. There it is, that's Christmas again. Really just showcasing your build. Something that inspired this UI is actually Zillow. I don't know if you guys are also obsessed with Zillow, but I love looking at houses on Zillow, and here it just feels like all of my builds are on a Zillow page for the region of Hometopia. Really cool way to showcase your designs. So I figured we'd start off today with jumping into a new environment, checking out this pre-built thing and some of the new tools that we've been working on. And then definitely going to do a multiplayer session today with a couple of the other devs, and going to show you guys how to build a house from scratch. So I think I'm going to start from, let's start from, I guess, Plaza Lakes, maybe. I don't know why I'm being indecisive. We'll start in Midtown Heights. That's a good one. So we'll call this Steam Build, because I'm not being super creative right now and can't think of a better name. So, hey everybody, a bunch of people joining the stream on Steam. We have a huge game update today for those of you that just joined, Hometopia 8.0. Tons of new features. It is our biggest update yet, and we're really excited to get some feedback from you guys on even if this is your first time playing the game, what you like about it, if you're a returning player, how you think we've done in developing it over the past year, what features you're excited about, and what's missing right now for you to be the ultimate sandbox builder. So here's one of our scenes. We've really spent a lot of time building out the scenes to be a little bit more lively. As you can see, we have NPCs walking around now. We've got cute buildings, and so on. Over here, you'll see when I first jump in a scene now, I'm prompted with, hey, welcome to your new plot. Try selecting a pre-built house to start with or skip to build from scratch. So these are the pre-built houses that I mentioned before. You can select from any of these houses and it's just instantly going to put it on your site. This is in beta right now. This is the first time anyone outside of the dev team is going to be seeing this. So we definitely want you guys to check it out. We're working on building out additional ones. We're working on optimization for it. We're working on a bunch of things. But anyway, I think because we're in this environment, maybe I'll put the morning side, which is kind of like a brownstone. At first, it assembles a pre-built home. And it says here, assembling your pre-built home, get ready to pick the perfect site. It's going to drop it right in, but you want to pick out where you want to place that pre-built. So here, if I press T or R, I can rotate it to pick the perfect direction. And then once I'm ready to place it, I click, and then it's your house is under construction. It can take, depending on what kind of computer you have, usually it takes only about like 5 seconds for me, but you know, we're saying give it up to a minute for those of you working on a little bit that don't have a super strong gaming computer. Again, it's in beta. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you want more, what kinds you want. Really exciting. So I have this one townhouse here, and something that's really cool about these is they already have floor plans built out inside. So you can just begin to fill it out. You can paint it, you can decorate it, you can do whatever you want with it. It's kind of just like buying a house, you know, just in a big empty house. So that is what that is. And I know you're wondering, can you put more than one on a site? Of course you can. So if you come back here, we could put a totally different one on here if we wanted to. Why not? Just because we're trying things out. Usually I'd probably put 3 of these, but I'll, you know, be a little crazy and put this tiny house called Chestnut. Chestnut's a really cute one. It's just like a little farmhouse. Boom. Put that there. And what's cool about this is now you could invite your friends in and you guys could decorate these different houses together and, you know, show off your unique styles and do whatever you want. So as I move in, this house also has everything built out inside. You just walk in and you could begin decorating it however you'd like. So I can hop in here, just start painting, you know, super easy. So this is definitely a feature for everybody, but we built this with the new users in mind who, you know, aren't super familiar with building and might just want a place to start, or maybe a different kind of building experience where they are more focused on decorating or renovating these houses. You could build an addition onto it, do whatever you like. So we also have these little custom tooltips over here. This is Sarah from Hometopia. If it's your first time playing the game, you will meet her in a tutorial, and she's just here to help you if you need some extra info on how to play the game. So we do have a new tutorial, which you guys, you know, for those of you joining the game for the first time, will definitely check out. We also have a player's guide, which has a ton of really helpful videos to show you how to do everything in the game. This game has so many different ways of customizing, building, placing items, finding items. We'll go through a couple of those things today. But this is just a super helpful resource. And if you're, you know, needing to know what the different controls are for the keyboard, that's all in here. Super helpful. So I'm just gonna click on this, hide all tips, because I don't want to see Sarah again. We'll just hide her over there. And what else should we do while we're in here? Yeah, so I guess I can show you that you can also build additions next to your pre-built. Maybe we want to add like a little garage in here, which is going to make this site super, super tight, but that's okay. Here we go. building some walls. Something that's great about Hometopia versus other games is you can build in both first person and in flying mode super easily. Just put a little ceiling on it. I have a window awkwardly there that I'll have to fix later, but that's okay. And just throw a roof on here. So you can see it's easy to modify, add to these houses, do as you please. And maybe you're like, hey, it's super ugly and white. I wish it was like hot pink. Then you could do that. You could just make it hot pink. So these houses are here for you to play with. Of course, we have some people that are more experienced builders that just want to start completely from scratch, and that's totally cool too. Okay, maybe we'll just go inside this little brownstone and check it out really quick. Ooh. Okay. So again, another great space for you to build out. And if you want to see the rooms, you can see the different dividing lines. Yeah, you can fly around, check them out. That's where the kitchen's supposed to go. Dining room. Again, if you want to, you could just tear down all the walls in here and build whatever layout you want to build out. There's our awesome layout tool. Actually, let me close this for you. But if you want to adjust how the rooms go, you just go to the room planner. For example, if I want to say, hey, I think there should be an office in this corner, you can just put an office there. That's weird because it cuts through the window, so I can fix that by just dropping an extension of the bedroom there. You can see how many square feet it is. Hit done on that, and then it's easy to see the outlines in your floor plan mode, so you can do all of your planning in that mode, and then you can go ahead and add some walls in there afterwards, and of course a door. There's all of the different categories are here, but there's these subcategories up here. So these are just exterior doors, and you have interior doors, garage doors. I'm gonna put like a weird arched door here. Another thing we've been working on, we heard that maybe it was hard to align things before, so we have a really great snapping function for the doors. If you hold shift, you can still place freely, which was something people were really excited about before. But we have that snapping grid to make it easy to align things, like especially windows. I was having a hard time making my windows line up on the outside, but with this new grid tool, it's super easy. Over here, you know, I forgot to put my garage door in, so we'll just toss that in right there. That's nice. Cool. And I think I'll just paint this because we're up here. Paint it a little white, and then maybe I can show you some of the furniture that we've been working on. We added a ton of new furniture to the game. The art team has been doing an amazing job, just like continuing to expand upon our inventory of furniture, and I'm gonna make this room somewhat presentable so I can put some furniture in there for you. So here I can just pick different floor. I always like to use this hardwood floor. I think it's super nice. Okay, and I totally forgot to paint that white. All right, let's go in and build in first person. Cool, I'm inside now. So I'm on the top floor of this townhouse, which is pretty cool. One thing I've always loved about Hometopia is your ability to adjust the sun settings. I really like to have dramatic lighting in my spaces, so I always kind of put it a little bit later in the day, and you can have some nice light cast in there. I think this door is totally the wrong color. I'm gonna just gotta open that one to paint it. And then actually, like, I'm not sure about this office over here, but we'll leave it for now. Okay. Or maybe we should take it out. Don't you think it just doesn't belong here? I was wrong. I'll get rid of that so we can make a nice living room. So again, you saw me painting first in fly mode, but now we're in walk mode. And I want to make this room look cute, so I'm just going to turn off those rooms. I guess I could go into the room planner and fix the fact that I put an office there even though I don't want it, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and fill out the floor. Cool. So something else that's awesome about Hometopia is all of our furniture. Insane amount of chairs, insane amount of beds, tons of stuff to choose from. Let's just start putting one in here. And again, if you hold shift when you're placing items that aren't attached to the wall, you'll get that grid again, and then it can easily snap. That's helpful if you want to get your bed just like right against the wall. It can be a little bit annoying without that grid snapping feature. Cool, so we have a bed, put a couple nightstands, maybe this one, that's pretty cute. But you can see we have a problem here. The wood doesn't match each other, but luckily we also have a solution, which is all of our furniture is customizable. So if I wanted to have the wood match the nightstands and the bed, and just make it match. And now it looks like it's a set that belongs together, which for me is exciting. And then if I, wanted to change the linen on the bed, that's totally doable too. Do something like burgundy. I could do something crazy like pink or like this weird texture. But I'm kind of a minimalist, so I'll probably do like a white or a beige, which I know many of you are like maximalists these days, but I don't know. I just like minimal things. We also have a ton of different wallpapers to check out. Maybe we want like a cool accent wall here. That's kind of cool. Definitely not minimalist, but I'm doing it as for you guys. This one's a little more minimalist. Okay, maybe like some shiplap. That's super boring, but not boring if we paint it a color. We also have a ton of different colors in here, so you can get any shade of blue or green or yellow that you want, and a ton of neutral ones, beiges for people like me. I want like super beige stuff. I'll give this a little blue though, like a slate blue, nice blue. And then maybe the ceiling should also be blue, that'd be kind of fun. Okay. I hope you guys are hearing those like satisfying noises. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, is painting, because you just feel so accomplished after you finish. Okay, what else does this room need? It's like super sad right now. I think definitely a chair. Definitely a chair. Maybe like a comfy chair. Cool. I think this room might be too big for me. Could have kept that office. Let's put this chair over here. And again, now we have mismatched pages. That's crazy. I'm probably gonna have to adjust the material to be blue or something. Cool. We also have a ton of different decor items that are really fun to work with, and they're also customizable. So, for example, there's this massive frame that you could put up here, but if you want to customize that, you could go ahead and pick from any of the patterns. We'll go with like the artistic ones for now. You can throw a koala in there. Why not? Maybe a lion with a hat. I don't know. That one's kind of weird. Cat. All different stuff. So you can do whatever you want with the paintings. Kind of add your own little creative flair there. We've got houseplants, which, I have my house filled with plants. It's super nice. So you can toss those in. Cool. It's pretty minimal. I guess I'll add one more thing. I'll add a dresser before we get out of here. Dresser. Tons of different ones. And again, if you wanted to, you could customize this. And you could add a big something on it. Maybe I want this wall to be above the bed. Is that weird? It's not weird. It's a little weird. It's alright. Toss a mirror over here. Wow. Beautiful. So spacious. Okay, fine. I'll put a carpet. Everyone is waiting for it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this one because it's pretty big in here. Okay, there. Wow, très chic. Very nice. Okay, now the rest of the house. It would take a while to like decorate this whole house. This is one of the bigger ones. But it's pretty nice. Okay. We also have so many different landscaping items. So I'm gonna adjust the lighting again because now it's getting a little bit dark on this side with the shadow. So I'll just cast that to the front of the building. Some different landscaping stuff that we have. Let's show ya. So fences, I think, you know, this is an urban place. We'd probably put a nice little fence. Pick a good one, maybe like this one. So we got fences that are pretty cool. They kind of automatically snap together to create a nice edge condition. It's really pretty. Keep putting that in. And then maybe over here to the side too. Block off this yard. Oops. So now we have a little bit of privacy, you know. Don't want to be sneaking in here. I think we definitely put a pathway. Oh no, I forgot one. There we go. Different pavers, tons of different pavers. I like kind of this English garden stone for this very regal place. We have really beautiful trees, actually. They cast super nice shadows. This is the biggest one. I like to put this around. It's actually a little too big for here, but we'll put it there anyway. There's a smaller oak one here too. It's pretty cute. And then, yeah, lots of little plants. Something else we added is these nice visual effects, and when you're placing plants, it's very satisfying. Similar to how I feel about painting. I love just like putting tons of plants and looking at these pretty flowers, and also the butterflies that are coming up out of it. And I don't know, I also like to give them a little rotation so they don't look too stamped on. Lots of different colors too, for the people that like colors in their maximalist mansions. You can add whatever you want. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, and we're looking out on this park. I've also been working on, you know, just the general environment lighting. I think the night scene here is pretty cool. Let me actually just let this play. You can hit play on the timer if you ever, you know, feel like watching a sunset in Hometopia. You can do that. So we're doing that right now. It's going a little slow. Ooh, and yeah, then you can hear the crickets coming out. You can see those reflections of the sunset on the buildings. Some nice lighting. Oof, it's cute. I mean, I think it is. I don't know. I live in a city though, so I like cities. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that you can do in here. I think let's go check out another environment, and do a couple more things. So yes, return to main menu. So again, for those of you just joining us on Steam, we have a huge major update for Hometopia. It's Hometopia 8.0. We have been in early access for about a year, listening to you, listening to the community, building out features that we hope you like. And yeah, we're excited to get these new tools in your hands and see what you do with them. So I think we're gonna jump into an existing house that I already have to show you kind of where you can take things. We'll take a look at a couple different ones. We'll look at one that I started from a pre-built, which is this one, Wisteria. And then we can take a look at one that I did kind of custom for the trailer that we just launched earlier this week. This is Wisteria. I named it that, but it's actually one of the pre-builts that exists in the game. So let's load it up. This one I only really worked on kind of the main living space, but I want to show you some of the awesome seasonal items that the devs have been putting into the game, some Christmas stuff, some Thanksgiving stuff, and then I want to show you, what you can do with the kitchens now. The kitchens are really upgraded. Okay, so I had this at night because I was working on a little Christmas scene in here. So let's just go inside. I don't know if I should fly in or walk in. We can walk in, I guess. Okay, we're gonna walk in. It's dark. Okay, I'll put the light on now. There we go. Okay, let's go in. Okay, it's very dark, but I have some lights going here, and I also put a ton of candles out. So this is my little Christmas scene. That's pretty fun, and I'll turn all my candles on. So all of the lights in the game are interactive, which is pretty fun. So I even have these ceiling lights we could put on. Lots of little lights. Okay, but let's just take a look at that. That's nice. So we have a new category in here. It's under Furnish, and it's this calendar, seasonal items. Right now we only have fall and winter, but we're going to continue building this out. And in the winter we only have Christmas right now, but we have all sorts of fun stuff. The snowman, I'll put that in the front yard. It's very large. It does not belong in here. And a giant Santa Claus that's inflatable also does not belong in here. And then just like a ton of little things like some snowman cookies. The team's been building out a ton of food items that look really good and realistic. I've been kind of loving watching these come into the game, like this bundt cake. You can see, here, let's get closer because they actually look pretty delicious. Oops, I put a candle on the ground. Let's put that back up there. Let's turn that on. Okay. Look at that bundt cake. Some cinnamon rolls, some candy canes, and chocolate stuff. And then we also have, of course you need these. Here, let's delete that so that we can put a new one up. If you go to Furnish, and then, where are those? Oh, they're right here. Yeah, you can just hang some stockings. Oh, very cute. So Thanksgiving is next week. That means we're all allowed to start putting our Christmas decorations up right after that. So Hometopia is ready for you. Perhaps we should make it daytime in here, but oops, I walked into a wall. But I'll just show you, got some lights. Got some more food over here. I'll turn the lights on or make it daytime. Let's see. Yeah, sure. So now we get some good light coming in. Here's some more of those food items. I'm gonna put one of the crazy ones out, which is the turkey, under seasonal items. And this, if you're participating in the competition that we have going on Steam and in Discord right now, you're definitely going to want to put this out. Here, we'll give everybody a turkey. There you go. Here, let's really show that. I'm going to turn the rooms off and actually knock this down so I can place the turkeys precisely. It's very important. Let's hide the rooms. Okay, cool. Get this guy a turkey. Sure. I don't know how many turkeys we really need to give, but 4 is probably enough. Of course, we can rotate them. So rotate, if you've been playing the game for a while, we actually changed rotation to R and T, and that's because it's kind of the controls used in a lot of other games, and we found that a lot of users have been like, hey, why did you choose to use Q instead of R and T? So we did go and change that. These turkeys, yeah, they do look a little maybe too realistic, but they're a fun add to the game. And here you can see we got some kitchen cabinets. They're all interactive, which is really fun, and you can place items inside them. So, for example, if I wanted to place, I don't know, what do you have in the kitchen? Like a little pot. I can just go, I can put a little pot in there, or a bigger pot over here, and then I can close it up. So that's pretty fun. We also have like an oven. If you feel like just simming and pretending that you're cooking, you can do that. You can just cook it up. And then another cool thing, let me just delete that. You can now place stoves and things like that inside the cabinets. So you can, I forget which one I had. I think it was this one. So this is like a built-in modern oven. It's gonna delete my thing, but I can just place the oven inside the cabinet, which is super cool. Makes it like a little bit more hidden. And then I can place the stovetop on top. We also have the freestanding ones if you want to do that, like the budget oven stove and things like that. But if you want to integrate them in your cabinets, you can do that. You can also open the drawers. Here, I'm finding the light a little too morning foggy for me. Oh, it's 4 p.m. Okay, just kidding. A little too afternoon foggy for me, but here we go. See, I like dramatic lighting. What else we got? I think that's, a lot of stuff. And all this, again, super customizable. This is one of our pre-built houses. It is, the name is escaping me right now, but we will find it in the pre-builts. This one is, I think it's our biggest. It's Fairview. So you can just come in the game, you can click, you can drop this into the game, and you can just start decorating from the inside, which is pretty cool. And I only, in this pre-built, started building out this kitchen and living room and dining room area. Let's turn the rooms on. Still got the library, the office, the bathroom, the garage to work on. And then on the second floor, I haven't even started building out anything. Bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms, and a closet. So it's a pretty fun one. This is kind of like your more traditional suburban home. But has some nice differences in levels and things like that. So I like this pre-built a lot. So that's our seasonal items. Let's hop out of this build and go check out some other ones. So yeah, I think the pre-builts are something I'm most excited about, and I'm excited to see what you guys do with them, how you modify them, how you like totally deconstruct them and turn them into something different. But also love seeing those super creative builds, some of the ones we were looking at from the competitions. And yeah, I'm going to just go back there for some of the people that are just joining us. We have these competitions we've been running in Discord for different house types. And, this was Hometopia's Top Builders Beach House Edition. Like, one person from our community built out this insane backyard. It's so cool. It's like, we called it a patio for champions, but shows a lot of the different items that we have in the game, like ping pong table, air hockey table, and crazy pools, things like that. I mean, look at these different houses. And that's what's fun about joining the Discord is you get to see what other people in the community are building. People are so creative, and that's what we love about Hometopia. It's really a place where you go and you can express your creativity, and you can just build, and you can show off your builds. And again, for those of you just joining us, we have this new portfolio UI, which you can take a look at your builds. Next thing I'm gonna show you is how to get photos of your builds into this portfolio and how to, pick which is your favorite. So let's jump into another one. And I said I would jump into like one of the custom built ones. This one's called Trailer House, even though it's not a trailer, but it was a house that we were using in our trailer. And this one's a pretty big one, so I think it might take a second to load, but it's a really fun one. I actually found this house on Dezeen. If for those other design nerds like me, it's like an architecture website, and I just loved it. And the environment looked just like the Agave Valley in Hometopia. So I decided to build it in Hometopia, and I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look as good as the one on Dezeen, but it was fun just to start from some pictures from someone else's floor plan and build out something that I already saw and was excited about. And then I got to decorate it and make it my own. So this is what we're calling the desert house. Got a nice pool, got all sorts of things. And a diving board, And you can see this is my favorite environment. There's 3 different sites in Agave Valley that you can choose from, but it's just like such a cool site. These flowers are already in here. And there's a lot of different topography around. I decided to build the house like right next to the stream, which is pretty cool. Let's change the sun because I'm obsessed with that. And then take a look at the water. Like we spent a bit of time expanding our pool selection and, you know, making them a bit more realistic. So I think those pools are just super cool looking. You can also modify them. You can modify any material or object in the game with our materials. You could, for example, I don't know, if you wanted to make this like edge black granite, sure, why not? It'd be kind of hot in the desert, so you probably wouldn't want to do that, but you could if you wanted to. Or if you wanted to like be crazy and make it, I don't know, like this fabric, you could do that, but I don't know why you would. And another fun thing is, I forget, everything's fun. Oh yeah, the pool floats. So there's tons of outdoor accessories too. We have pool floats, all sorts of pool floats. We have this popsicle pool float. We have a flamingo pool float, a unicorn pool float, all sorts of pool floats. And I don't know, they're just great. So you can put them in your pool and pretend that you're hanging out there in your awesome desert house. Here we also have like cool effects for the fireplaces. At night this really glows. And again, all of this I started from some basic pieces in Hometopia. So this looks like maybe one giant built-in thing, but it's actually just, you know, a black framed door that I modified, or it's actually a white framed door that I modified to look like a wood door, and then some windows above. If you're ever in one of the pre-built houses and you're like, oh, I don't, like, what material is this, or where could I find this item, you can go to this tool over here. It's called Find, and if you want to find the item, you just click on that. Click on the item and it'll highlight it immediately. So it just makes it like super easy. And then you click on it and you can add another one. If you want to find a material, click on that and it just finds it in the material library, makes it easy to duplicate or expand on that. And if you need to find a paint color, I guess I didn't paint that, same thing. Just click on the paint. So there's that, which is pretty cool. And again, lots of interactive things in the game. All of our cabinets interactive, and just really great sunlight. So what I said I wanted to do was show you guys the screenshot tool. This is a new feature. So the screenshot tool, it just like makes sense for this game because you want to build these awesome spaces out and then you want to show them off to friends. Or you want to enter one of the competitions on Discord, and you want an easy way to take pictures and download them and share them and, you know, even edit them in game a little bit. So if you click on, I'll go back, if you click on the camera up here, and it's called the camera tool. I keep saying screenshot, but it's camera tool. You can do a few different things in here. So you can go from walk and fly mode and toggle here. There's, you know, hotkeys for that, but if you just wanted to go between fly and walk mode, that's pretty easy. The field of view, you can change it to more of like a fisheye lens or zoom in to get a little bit more framed images without having to move around too much, so that you can, you know, fix the ratio of that. We also have, you know, ways to adjust the hue, saturation, and contrast in the game now. So you don't have to take this out to Photoshop or anything. Like everything that you take a screenshot of in the game is just directly from the game. So we could even make it like almost black and white if we wanted to, or super saturated. And easy to reset to defaults there. So I think for this one, it's pretty bright in the desert, so I'll turn down the exposure a little bit. And then maybe up this, maybe it's too dark now, I don't know. And maybe even take the saturation down a bit. And then I take the photo and it's saved right here, and you can see all the other photos I've taken of the house, a lot from the same location. And up here, super easy, you just click share. You can either save it to Steam, and that's gonna save directly to your Steam screenshots. So you can share on the community on Steam, or you can just download it and it'll go right to your download folder, and you can send it to wherever you want or share it on social media, things like that. You know, and you can take all different types of screenshots. We kept this here, the level viewer, because I think it's pretty fun to take screenshots of your floor plan layout. So if you wanted to, you know, take a screenshot from above, be like, this is the bedroom, the bathroom, I don't know. Just kind of showing the plan of the building. It's pretty cool to do that again. And you can also, of course, adjust the sun settings while you're in the screenshot tool, so you don't have to exit it to get the perfect lighting in there. So we'll put the roof back on this thing and maybe go down and take a shot from here. Adjust the sun. Maybe it wants to be a little sunset-y almost. I don't know. And then save right there. That was kind of a weird angle. We'll adjust the sun again. Maybe a little brighter. I don't know. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Good shadow in the pool. Pool shadow. Cool. So that's the screenshot tool. Again, and this was responding to people who just, you know, really want to share pictures of their builds, want to participate in the community on Discord, and really just showcase what they've been building. So once you take a screenshot, yes, it's saved here, it's saved within the build, but once you exit the game, turn my menu, it automatically gets saved to your portfolio. So once we head out there, we can see how you can kind of curate your portfolio and really create an inventory of your dream homes or your designs that you can show off and share with friends. We have just so here, again, I should name it something else. Maybe let's call it like Oasis Springs. There we go. So we can change the name of our build, super easy here. And that photo, it's saved here, so is every other photo we took. Super cute. And you can click on this to see all your photos. And then the one that's shown on your portfolio, you can just set that one as the thumbnail on the portfolio. And it'll be like the first image that you see when you click on the build, and it'll be the image that you see in the portfolio. So I chose that one because I think it kind of showcases the build the best. And it also captures some information about the build. It's like when you draw the floor plan in floor plan mode, I have 3 bedrooms in there, so it accounts for that. I have 4 bathrooms in there and so on. And again, you can load the build back up from here. So this one's created from scratch, built in 0 hours. I don't think that's true. That's because this is a converted file, which we'll touch on a little bit later. For those of you that have been building in Hometopia, we got to convert them to this new save system. So I can show you how to do that. You can also add a description like, this is my dream house. Sure. Just so you remember, you know, why you built it. And yeah, that's what the portfolio is. So for those of you who have been building in Hometopia for a while, there is an update for you. You're gonna have to convert your old files to the new save system. It doesn't take very long, but you just hit convert here, and basically this allows you to use all the new tools in Hometopia 8.0. So it takes your file, it's converting it just to a different file type. And I didn't work on the back end part of this. Nacho, who's our head of engineering, would definitely be able to describe this better than myself. But once your file is converted, you can just hop back into it as usual, and you can go and take screenshots. It'll save it to the portfolio. and so on. So it's just a new way of saving the files in the back end. Nothing to be worried about. There's also, it automatically puts the old save file in a backup folder, so that you can access that later if you want to go back to Hometopia 7.2 or anything like that. So just give it a second. So for those of you just joining us, Hometopia 8.0 live today, 50% off on Steam, which is pretty amazing. It's our biggest discount ever and also our biggest update ever. So we're discounting it because we really want to get people in there to test out the new features that we released today, and we want to hear what you think. Tons of different stuff that we've been going over in this, but okay, so my file converted, everything's great. It's still called House 2. This is it. It was built in Stackering Point. I don't have any photos because we didn't have this awesome screenshot tool before, but I can load up the build and we can go in and take some pictures in here. So this was a house I built, I don't know, 6 months ago or something, that I just converted to the new file, and now it's going to have all the awesome new features in it. Yeah, so big discount today. Discount's going to go for the next week or so. Definitely hop in the Discord to check out what people have already been building. Hometopia has been in early access for about a year now, so there's been a lot of great work that's come along, and that was the sound of my file getting built. So this was a house I built. It's okay. But you know, something people have been liking is, or I like, that I put here is the spiral stair. I haven't built this house. I made a copy of this one and built it out a bit more for the trailer, which you may have seen, but what's really cool about this stair, let's spend a moment with it and decorate it a little bit first, because I'm a lighting person, so we'll add some nice lights in there. And then again, the stair, it's cool as it is. It comes in black, but you can customize it to make it wood. You can customize it to make it turquoise if you want to. You can do anything. You can make it like a metal, gold. Oops, I customized that window instead. Anything like that. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna make it wood because wood's nice, and I think it's pretty in wood. Maybe not that wood. That wood's too red. Okay. Yeah, I think that's nice. That's good. Cool. And then, you know, we can come in and we can just finish the space out a little bit, do some painting. I don't want to paint my stair, just the walls behind it. There we go. Here we go. And this is one of the more rural environments. I'm just painting my ceiling white too. I kind of like to start with just like a white base on everything. I don't know about you guys. And then I like to add color sometimes. But it's nice to just start from like a white box. And again, my favorite part is actually doing this. It's like so satisfying. Okay, cool. That's that. Oh, I have to go paint over here too. Let's go up the stair. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's nice. Okay. I don't know what else we should add in here right now. But yeah, that's cute. I guess probably some flooring. Maybe concrete. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. So yeah, spiral stair. We have a ton of different stairs to pick from. The stairs are in the build section. So this is the spiral stair. I'll delete it even though that's sad. And then we can check out some other ones. So we got this one, which is pretty cool. This is like, it turns into it. You can just put it there. That like turns. Again, everything's super customizable. Then we got, you know, more of like a minimalist ladder stair. There's some crazy stairs, which I don't even know if these would fit in here. They're like palace stairs. Yeah, that one's not gonna fit in here. I don't think this one would fit in here either. These things are huge, but if you want to build a castle, there are some palatial stairs that you can put into your build. But this is the spiral stair. This is the cute one that we had over here. Let's go put it back. And yeah, it's black again, but that's okay. Again, this is one of our more naturalistic environments. This is Staghorn Point. I think this is Site A, which has a nice little lake down there. There's a couple other Staghorn Point sites that are a bit closer to the water. If we wanted to do something crazy, we could add a bunch of trees and make this feel a little bit more like a forest, which could be fun. I don't know what kind of tree I want to add. Maybe like a tall conifer. Seems appropriate for this area. Or some fig trees. Yeah, this is a really big house, so I don't know. We'd have to put a lot of trees to make it feel at home. All right, that would take some time, but let's do it. Let's add more. There's also some birch trees. They're really cute. Let's add some bigger ones. Pine tree tall. Sure. Yeah, that's nice. And I like to rotate them a little bit so they don't look so stamped. Juniper Christmas tree. Oh, we kind of have that one already. We should also probably put like some real Christmas trees. Let's just like build a forest path. That could be cute. There we go. I wonder what that looks like. It's probably nice. Wow, cool. I feel like I need some lower bushes. Yeah, landscaping is also super fun in this game. So there's all different types of things that you can do. If you just want to landscape a house, you could just do that. You could put one of the pre-builts in and just work on the landscape, which is pretty fun. This is like, I'm not doing a great job. I'm trying to like go for that natural vibe, but I don't know, it could be fun. All sorts of pavers. This one's pretty cool because it has like a little bit of a ragged edge, so it looks a little bit more windy, which I like. So it's kind of like a winding path. But yeah, it just has like a nice edge condition there and feels more natural. And again, now that we have loaded our converted file, we've added a couple of things, we can come in here and adjust the sun, adjust the angle, decide if we want to be in first person or not, and we can take a screenshot for the portfolio. I should probably close this door. Oops, I opened another door. There we go. So I'll take a screenshot. Maybe I want to turn down the brightness a little bit because it's in the sun. And then yeah, take a photo. Cool. You can go back in here. Oh yeah, and there's also a pool outside. Forgot about that. And go back over here and take a picture of our stair. Cool. Take a look at them here. So you can download them, you know, directly from here or save them to Steam, or you could do that from the portfolio. So return to the main menu, go back and check it out. So I think I'm gonna do one more build. I'm gonna put a couple pre-builts in there and then take a little bit of a break, and then I'm gonna invite some of the other developers to come and play multiplayer with me, so that we can show you guys the multiplayer, the new multiplayer functionality and how awesome it is now. It's way easier to play in multiplayer these days because we've totally changed the way that you invite people and the way people join your party. There's a lot more options and it feels like optimized and super smooth now. So There's this reminder that, you know, if your game's running slow, obviously there's a ton of customizability in this game. It's a huge, realistic building game. So you can come into the settings and change the quality of those. So we're at medium right now. You can change it to lowest, max. It depends on the type of PC that you have. So if you have a super strong PC, go max. If you have a lower end PC that doesn't have a ton of gig, I would just do it at the lowest settings. But what's awesome about the screenshot tool is it's always going to take the pictures at the highest setting, even if you're in the lowest setting. So it's going to make your photos look realistic and like they're at the highest end of the spectrum, which is great. So again, this is a new homepage for Hometopia, and for those of you just joining us, we released about a year ago, more focused on career mode, and then we were hearing from our community how much they love Sandbox. So we released Sandbox shortly after the initial release, and we've been like doubling down on Sandbox, really trying to build out the best Sandbox ever. We have career mode 2 under construction. Excited to get that back in the hands. It's in new and improved form, but I think our Sandbox mode is like this thing in itself that's totally awesome and super exciting right now, especially with all these new features like pre-builds and screenshots, portfolio. Super great. So we'll build out something and then we'll come back over here to the multiplayer screen and we'll invite our friends to jump in and decorate with us. So we're gonna start a build from scratch. I'm thinking I was gonna do the downtown, but I don't think we've been to the beach yet, so let's go to the beach. Again, this is a map you can kind of click to see the different sites in the different areas. And the UI I might have mentioned is inspired by Zillow for those people that are like obsessed with Zillow like I am. So it kind of looks like Zillow, like you're touring for houses to buy on Zillow, and then you know, this would be like looking for different sites to build your house out on. So I said I wanted to go to the beach. That's Fortuna Shores over here. As you can see, it's a bit more rural, and I can check out what the different sites look like before jumping in. This one's a bit higher up. It's like on a cliff. This one's a little bit lower down. It's not as steep, so you can get a bit closer to the beach. And then this one I think is like super high up, so you get like a view of the ocean, but you're not necessarily on the beach. I think we want to be on the beach, so we're going to create this one. Okay, so we'll call this Beach House with Friends. And it's going to be great. We'll put a couple beach houses, and then we can see, you know, how we can make a little beach retirement community for me and my friends that we can all just like go live in and, you know, enjoy our lives. So we're going to start off with the pre-builts. We're going to put a couple pre-builts in. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to bring a bunch of the other devs, and we're going to play multiplayer and like customize these houses and build out a neighborhood together. Again, when you start a new plot now, you get this notification about like this pre-built beta. So you don't have to do this, and I could just hit skip and close this and start building from scratch if I wanted to. So it is not mandatory. It's definitely a choice. But I do want to start from a pre-built. And we have this fun one. It's called Saltwater. It's like I don't know, like a Florida beach house. It has a big front porch. I think I'll put a couple of these together. Again, we did a couple of these before, but for those of you just joining us, this is our beta for pre-builts. It's these custom houses that you can place in the game. You can rotate them to decide where you want to put them. I think the beach is behind me right now, so I'm going to have them kind of facing the beach. Once you place it, it's under construction. It usually only takes, I don't know, like 5 to 10 seconds for me to build the house, which, let me tell you, is a lot longer than it takes to actually build a house out. So that's cool. We have one, but we need more than one for me and my friends, even though this one is pretty cute. So I'm going to put, we have one there, and then we'll put like one there and one there, I think. But let's just like go walk in it. And I have a ton of stuff up right now, but we're facing the beach, so we'll be able to look at the beach from where we are. Cool. Okay, let me turn the sky off. So that's one. And then I think I'll just like kind of put them in a row next to each other. So load another one. You can technically put as many pre-builts as can fit on a site. On the more rural sites, you can, fit 4, 5, depending on the size. There's different sizes of pre-builts. So like Juniper, it's like a double wide trailer. So you could probably fit a bunch of those. I kind of want these to align to each other. Or maybe they should be like a little staggered. I don't know. Let's put this here. And place that. Juniper is like a double wide trailer, so there's one environment that has like a bunch of cute little trailer homes that we built that one for, but you could technically build out like a trailer home neighborhood in one of these larger sites. And then let's put one more. And then I wonder how much I should like curate the environment before we play multiplayer, but I think we should just like let people do what they want to do. But I'm going to add a couple little community features to make this feel like a neighborhood before I invite people in. And again, we're putting our third pre-built in. It does take a second to load them, and this is in beta, so let us know if this is a feature that you like. I think we have 15 different pre-built houses right now of different styles. The idea is that we would have a ton of those, and that people in the community could also build pre-builts and share them with each other eventually. So V1 of this, it's like we have these 15, we're testing them out, seeing if people like them, and then next phase, save your own pre-builts. So not only will you be able to save houses that you've made and put them in different locations or put a couple of them together, you'll also be able to save pre-builts of things like a living room furniture set or like a kitchen that you really like that you want to take from one and put in the other. So that's the idea of pre-builts. It's like stuff that you made or just like houses that you want to put in different environments and make neighborhoods. And eventually, share them with each other. So it's a feature that we're excited about. Hopefully you guys like too. Let us know what you think. Again, it's in beta, but I think it's even exciting in the base form. We just really wanted to get it into the hands of you guys as soon as we could. So I don't know. I'm like trying to make this a community by adding a pathway, and I'm using my favorite path again. It's kind of weird, but yeah, we'll just keep rolling with it. I think the most important thing for me when I price these pre-builts is they feel ungrounded when you first put them in because they don't have a lot of vegetation around them. I think it's probably like any development when you first build, but I think even just adding like a few trees really starts to ground them and make them feel more homey. I'll put a few of these in first, and then and I have a feeling this is gonna look super cute in the end once I invite my friends in here and we build it out. Okay, so put some other palm trees. I'm gonna make this like really jungly. Okay, I don't know. So those are trees. I feel like I need some lower plants too. Maybe some trees over here. There's this really fun tree. Oh no, I hope I'm not blocking the view. Okay, let's be careful about that. There's this fun palm tree that I love. It's like this double palm. Super cute. The art team's been doing a great job adding a ton of great new trees, and you can really add like tons of plants to your environment. It doesn't doesn't destroy performance now, which is really great. Okay, so we got some trees. I think it's starting to feel a little bit more like a neighborhood. I don't know what you guys think. Let me go over here. There's also like tons of more low-lying plants to help fill it out. Definitely don't want to block the view. I think this is a big tropical plant, yeah. So, our little beach community. And again, these pre-builts, they come with layouts inside already. So if I, oops, that is all the way down to the post. Here, let me get out of the trees. So you can see my rooms are not turned on right now, but showrooms right here. And it kind of shows a vision for what the layout could be. You can obviously just like completely change this if you want to. Go to room planner, be like, no, I want, I want this to be the dining room. Here, this weird shape. You could do that if you wanted to. But we could also expand the living room back to where it was. And yeah, same thing. You just like, you can totally change this. You can knock down the walls, do whatever you want, or you could smash half the thing down and redesign it from the bottom up. Could be like your renovation flipping project. They're really here for you to do whatever you want with them. Let's walk. Okay, so now we kind of got this like beach community started. See if the view is intact, even though I put some trees. Oh yeah, the view's intact. And then this is what the pre-builds look like on the inside. You can see I still have my rooms on. Just turn those off. But yeah, it's here. It's ready for you to build it out, make it your own, customize it. It's kind of like getting a prefab house that has just been built. And you can really, take it from there. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back shortly, and then we are going to invite a couple of the other devs in to build out this environment, and we're gonna customize these houses to make them our own, because right now they're looking pretty monotonous and like the same thing. So be right back, and yeah, I hope you guys are getting in on that Steam discount. Okay, talk to you soon. Okay, we are back. Well, I guess I'm back. Let me just configure a few things. So I'm going to exit the game. For those of you that just joined, not sure who's still here from the 5 minutes ago when I left. But we are going to show some multiplayer. I'm just going to load a file. So just give me one moment, please. And I'm also have to do this other thing over here. Stop. I haven't streamed in like a year, so forgive me. Getting back to it. Okay. All right, so I just talked to a couple of the other devs. They are going to load up Hometopia 2. We're going to play some multiplayer. Just going to move a file around, so I'm just going to restart the game real quick, and then you guys can kind of see what it's like. So big day today. We have a new version of the game, Hometopia 8.0. Tons of new features that we are going out with. So we've already shown you prefabs, we've shown you the seasonal items, all this new Christmas stuff, the turkey. What else? Oh, you're gonna see that. Okay. That's a background. Cool. So seasonal items, we have like a new community showcase in the game where we post all of the winners and, honorary members from the different competitions that we've been holding in Discord, and definitely go check out our Discord community. It's so cool to see what people have been building. We've been in early access for about a year, and people have been just like playing it up in Hometopia, like hundreds of hours on record. It's insane. And they are just like so creative. So we've been working with the community to build out some really great new features that are focused on sandbox mode, creativity, and showcasing your builds, and also creating new ways for people to enter the game and to build the way that they want to build. So the pre-builts, which we've shown a bit of, are a big part of that, and something that we're definitely going to expand on. It's in beta right now, so it just released today. But we already have 15 pre-builts that you can start from, and they're of all different styles. You can put different styles together and make a neighborhood. What we're going to do now is we're going to invite some of the other devs in to a neighborhood I just started, and we are going to show them we're going to show you guys how to do that. So I'm going to invite Chloe. Let's see, who else? Start with that. Okay. I'll invite Chloe, and then she can invite the other two, which for some reason are not my friends. 1 second. Okay, so I invited Chloe, or I'm going to invite Chloe, and then Chloe is going to invite the other devs, because I'm not friends with them on Steam, even though we work together. We're not friends on Steam. Should have planned for this probably. Okay, so I just invited Chloe. She's one of the devs here, and she's going to invite Juliana and Joy. They have been our front end team, kind of building out a bunch of features, the multiplayer feature, tons of stuff like that. So Joy's here. You can see over to the left, ready. Chloe's ready to go. We're just waiting on Juliana. Hopefully she joins us. Just gonna wait for her to join. Okay, so these guys are ready, and let's get playing. So I'm gonna just jump into Sandbox. I'm the host, so I get to decide where we go. We're gonna go to the beach house with friends that I just started, and we're gonna load up that build. So I placed these 3 different pre-builts. Each of them are gonna take one of those houses, and they're gonna customize it and make it their own, and then we can just like fly around and judge them and decide whether or not who's the best designer in Hometopia. They all have very different styles, so we'll see what it's like. Again, multiplayer is like something that we're super excited about. There's like a ton of different things you can do with friends in here. Build out neighborhoods, design crazy stuff, destroy each other's houses, or just like take people on a tour of your house. So let's do it. We're getting ready to build. We're hopping in. And so over here you can see we have a chat going already. Some of my friends are in there. Hi. Cool. Where did my beach houses go? Oh, there they are. So we're just waiting for the guys to show up, but basically I took the pre-builts and I stamped them in. One thing to note is pre-builts, because they're in beta, are currently disabled in multiplayer, so you're not going to be able to place pre-builts when you're in multiplayer. That's a feature that we're gonna release later on. It's in beta right now, but we're excited to get people in, so they should be dropping in here. And then I think we'll give each of them a house to start from, and see how they modify and make it their own. So we have 3 identical houses right now, and hopefully they start looking a little bit more unique. So I see friends dropping in here. They're kind of flying around like crazy. Yeah, you guys, make them cute. I'll tell them in the chat. Make The house is cute and your own. Do it. So here, if you're already in a game and you want to invite more people, you can just like click on plus and you could invite more of your friends to hop in and join you. Right now we have a limit of 5 people in the game, but we're planning on, you know, expanding that in the future to see so that you can have like a ton of friends in here. But yeah, this is Joy. I don't know what she's gonna do. I think she's probably gonna do something cool. She looks like she's thinking. Over here we have, who's this? I think it's Chloe. Hey, Chloe. She's going for pink, which makes sense because her avatar's pink. So that's cool. This is Yi. She's going by Yi today. Oh, she's gonna go black. Okay. Black beach house. Let's do it. Cute. I'm just gonna like put flowers around while they're doing this because I think that'd be nice. I like flowers. It's like the most tropical flower. These are pretty pink and big. I think we just need some bushes. Okay, let's, oh my goodness. It's like getting all black. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, okay, flower duty. I'll just, oh, another thing you can do is you can just click duplicate if you want to just duplicate something that's already in the game. So this is a pretty big one. Takes up a lot of space. Let's put some other flowers. Autumn bush, tropical plant. Okay, let's go see how they're doing. We have a black house, pink house. Joy's going like multicolor, like magenta. Where is Joy? She must be back here. Ah, there she is. She's going from like a wide angle. Okay. Looks like Christina's back there painting hers. Yeah. So already feeling much cuter with the multiple color houses. And of course my beautiful plants. All right, my gardens kind of suck today. Maybe this will help. They're gonna be mad that I'm putting plants in front of their house. You can destroy them if you don't like them. Okay. All right, let's go check on what they're doing. Everybody's like in the back of the house. Okay, we're getting pinker. Oh, Joy with the multi-tone. That's nice. And Yi with the all black house. Okay. All right, guys, don't forget to, I don't know, add swimming pools and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so, oh, they're probably talking. They're not, oh, I want the right one. Okay, well, she's got it. But I guess it depends on which direction you're looking from, whether it's right or left. Okay. Is Chloe gonna, oh, Chloe must be inside her house. She must have be working on the inside. Oh yeah, she's painting out the interior. Yep. All white, that's what I like to go with, for sure. Who else is building out in here? No, oh, I'm surprised Yi's not painting in black on the inside too. Interesting. She went through the door, you can tell. Okay, I'm gonna walk around in first person mode, see if I can see them. There she is. Oh, don't forget under here, it's still blue. It's still blue. Okay, everyone's clearly focused on the inside. Just like staring at the ceiling. Let's go see what Joy's doing. I don't know where she went. Let's try to find her. Hopefully she didn't leave. Oh, she's over there. She's painting. Let's see what she's doing on this side. Beautiful. That's nice. It's coming out great. I don't know. What color you guys like the best? Oh, Christina, she missed a spot. It's okay. We can get it for her. This is what we'll do. We'll find the paint color she used. Oh, I have to choose that. Find paint. And that's purple. It's okay. I got you. See? Friends helping friends. Oh, she forgot the top. She must have had the top off. Okay, I'll paint it for her. I think it was this color. I'm not sure. Oh no, this is totally the wrong color. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's nice. I'm pretty sure she wanted that purple. Like, not 100% sure, but like 95% sure. She missed this spot too. There we go. Okay, I'll get the black spot under here for Yi. She definitely doesn't want a blue under there. I just know her. Okay. You know, it's something else you can do. You can be kind of destructive too if you want to, if you're that kind of friend. Like it, but we'll let them paint them out first. Okay, I'm making the sound effects because someone told me that they're not playing for the people on Steam. Okay, she's got that. I don't need to do that for her. But yeah, I should definitely paint this black too. Like, it's definitely should be black. There we go. That's nice. Sick. Okay. Oh, Chloe's like doing some floor work in there. Oh, look at this. That's nice. Chop it down another floor. Okay. I don't know where she is, but oh, she's right there. So cool. Oh, Joy's going pink on the inside. That's sick. All right. Yeah, we can creep on them from like all the way up here. I'll turn this off. Here, let's take a picture of them all working so well together. Again, sorry, I don't know why I'm making sound effects. Streaming. Cool. I don't know what she's painting. I can't read her mind, but wow. This is iconic. That's a very pink floor. Okay. This one looks like, you know, it's getting the furthest along. This one's very minimal. Ooh, oh, spooky. Putting some pumpkins in, I see. Some creepy candles. You missed another spot over here. I got it. I got it. I think it was this color. Yeah. And you missed the spot. It's okay, I got it. That's what friends are for. Nice. Okay. All right, let's just like walk up here. It's very anti-beach house, beach house. Okay. Wow. Nice. Ooh, some nice shrubs. Let's go over here. See how Christina's house is coming along in there. Ooh, nice space, very open. I wonder if she's building out in one of these rooms. Can't find her. Maybe she's in here. Nope. Oh, she is. She's placing. Ah, she's chasing me. She's placing that thing for sure. There. What's up, Chloe? Okay. Oh. What else do you need? TV? Couch? Seems like everything that you could ever need, right? Okay. Nice view. I think I'll do some work on the neighborhood while these guys are building their houses out. Do some gardening. These bushes are nice and big. Kind of like fill it out. Okay, I'm gonna be crazy and I'm gonna put a ton of pools back here because I don't want to wait anymore. I just want some swimming pools. It's a beach house. It needs a swimming pool. Maybe this one's too big. I don't know. That one's too small. We'll go big, right? Why not? Oh, the stairs are in the wrong direction. There you go. Everybody has a pool now. There. They're not level. There. What will they do with them? Who knows? They're two up in the interior. Oh. I think everybody's working inside. Oh, look at this interior. Wow. Anti-beach house. Wow. Yeah, it should be darker. She's right. It's not dark enough. That's good. That's really nice. Okay. Christina working on her bathrooms. Looks like she's got one full bathroom already done. I think we need a mirror. Let's add one. I don't think you can necessarily see yourself though, which is probably good. These avatars are can be a little frightening sometimes. Okay, let's watch what Joy's doing. She's walking around. Very contemplative. She can't decide which bedroom to start with. Okay. Oh! Okay. Let's get a picture of her so she can remember this beautiful wallpaper forever. Okay, what else is taking too long that I want to put in? I think everybody needs more plants. I just want to sit around, you know, do something. Plants, more trees. Let's just go crazy with the trees. The forest. Or jungle, I guess. These little guys. This one's super cute. Look at this thing. Okay. Quaint. Okay. Another one over here. That's nice. Okay. Alright, I feel like he's doing something crazy. There's no way she's leaving that white. It's gonna be like something nuts. More trees. Okay, nice Evelyn. This is actually quite a spacious beach house here. I feel like you could fit a lot of stuff. Like this is a huge bedroom. Okay, let's see how our neighborhood's coming along. It looks pretty cute. If I stop flying into trees. Mm-hmm. What else does a neighborhood need? I think more like low plants. Like some bushes. There's more. This one's like a big tropical one. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Are they talking in the chat? How is it going, friends? So right now, for those of you joining, what we're doing here is we're in multiplayer. We got 4 devs in here. And I started off by placing 3 pre-built houses all next to each other. And then we jumped in this environment. Now they're customizing them to make them their own. So we're basically creating a cool little vacation town just for us. Everyone's taking their own interpretation on what an awesome beach house looks like. This one I think is pretty unique. There's a pie on this table. That's cool. This one's like classy. Or this one's pretty maximalist, you could say. This is where Joy wants to work. Joy's like, she's really good at engineering, so she probably wants to just like chill here and look at the beach and build Hometopia for you. That's probably what she wants to do. Oops. I put it all the way down to the garage. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, I think that shows you guys what you can do in multiplayer. Let's check out this neighborhood we built out. Another great new feature that we have is the screenshot tool, where you can take beautiful pictures of your houses. So try to get a good angle here. Oof, that's nice. Click on the camera and then you can adjust the hue, saturation, contrast right in the game. And you can adjust the sun and the sky, so you can change the different direction of the sun. You can make it later in the day or earlier. You could even make it like sunset-y. I think that's a pretty good time for a beach house. No, we need like a little more, like that. What else can you do in here? You can walk and fly, and you can also like take the roofs down if you want to take like a floor plan screenshot. You just take a photo, and then you can go in here, and you can look at all the different pictures that you've taken while in that environment. The things that you're seeing glowing blue on the inside, that's our friends in multiplayer building out their houses. It looks like Chloe's building out this kitchen. And yeah, Juliana's over here building out her kitchen. Everybody's onto the kitchen now. Lots of different stuff. Chloe is saying that she's having fun and that she can open the drawers. Yes, you can. So can I. You just press E. That's it. And then you can put stuff in them. I'm like opening stuff while she's placing it. She's probably not liking that. Cool. Well, let's hop in. I want to show you guys one more cool feature. We'll get out of this environment, get out of multiplayer. I just gotta let them know it's ending. Multiplayer is over. Party is over. I didn't click on that. No, it's not. Party is over. Okay. So something that we added to multiplayer, which is great, and thing that people were asking for, is previously when you join multiplayer, only the host got a copy of the environment, but now everybody that's in this is going to get a copy of this environment in their portfolio. So they can like take it from there and modify it however they want. make it their own environment, which is pretty cool. So we'll have like a bunch of different copies, and then they could invite me over to that neighborhood later, and we could jump back in together and edit it again. It's not exclusive to just the person who had hosted the file. So we love that. Yeah, I think multiplayer is like super fun. We were just kind of building out in a more structured environment, but you can just go crazy in there. You guys can start from scratch and like build out some crazy weird sculpture. When you're Xing multiplayer, sometimes it does take a little bit longer because it's saving 4 different files, but we're working on optimizing that a bit so you get out of there a little bit quicker. When the party's over, the party's over, you know? You're like, get out of here. Okay, so we're still in a party, and you can see they're super sad that I told them the party's over, but I actually have to come out and end the party here. So sorry guys, I'm ending the party. The party is actually over now. Okay, so we're back out. We're in the main screen. I showed you multiplayer. I showed you our new news feature. I showed you pre-builds. I want to show you one more thing that we added. It's another feature that is in beta, and it's super cool. I think we've been in most of these environments. Let's go to Brookfield. Brookfield is over here. It's like the farm. There's a few different sites. Again, you can like check out the site before you buy it. This one's got a lot of hay bales. This one has more hills and some hay bales. This one has a fence, and I do like this stone wall over here in the river, so we're gonna use Brookfield Sightseeing. I'm gonna call this Blocktown, USA, and show you what we're gonna build in here. It's gonna be awesome. So we have a new feature. It's in its early stages, so in beta as well, just like the pre-built tool. It's blocks. So I'm sure many of you have played Minecraft and love playing Minecraft and love the freedom. I don't want to build pre-builds this time. We already did that. We're going to go ahead and build out some blocks. So in build mode, we have this construction blocks in beta. They look like this. They're boxes. So we can stack them next to each other. We can stack them on top of each other. We can build them this way if we want to. And you can do whatever you want with them. So the possibilities are endless. Something fun about them is you can build out little platforms like this. This is what I always build. I built a house once with them, but you know, you're always building houses in Hometopia, so I feel like this tool is really more for building some more custom stuff. And things we're planning on adding to the blocks is different size blocks, different shapes. But so we have our basic shape. This is, I don't know what you call this, except for super awesome. Cool. It's perfect. It could be at Storm King. I don't know if you guys know what that is. But then you can come here. You can add whatever material you want. Let's do some crazy striped pattern. Stripe there. Perhaps this velvety material here. Perhaps a stone material here. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so there's that. And then, if you wanted to, you could put a bathroom up here, because why not? Because it's Hometopia, you can do whatever you want. Put a ton of toilets if you want. You can put every toilet we have. There's a lot of options for toilets. This is a bidet. We even have a bidet. You can rotate them weird. I think this one's supposed to be like attached to a wall. But you can see we've got like a lot of nice options here. Oh no, this is the wall hung on So we can hang this on the side of the block. That would be a weird place to do whatever. I think you can also open it, which is cool. And I think you can also paint it gold if you wanted to, because why not? That's more of like a textured gold. This is like an antique brush gold. That's nice. That looks like an art piece. Let's paint this one gold too. That's good. Okay. Let's add a couple more. I think that's a good one. Oh, I think we already have that one. Rotate it. All right, I should have done this in chronological order. I did not plan appropriately. Okay. So yeah, you can put toilets up there. You can also hang things on it. You can put plants on top of it. You could put some weird sculptures or inflatable Santa Clauses on top of it. So the blocks are great. They're really a different way of building in Hometopia. You know, I think we were looking at a lot of pretty houses and pretty environments, and this is pretty too, but it's pretty in a different way. It's more just like creative freeform sculpting, and it's in beta. We just have this one shape of block right now, but again, we're in early access, so let us know if this is a feature you guys are super excited about. We'll keep building it out. We'll add way more blocks. We'll add as many blocks as you want. So just let us know if you want to build in blocks in Hometopia, or if you don't care about them, in which case maybe we won't, but I feel like they're fun. I enjoy it. And in multiplayer, these are super fun because you can actually go like super tall. I don't know how tall we feel like going right now, but you can exceed any sort of height limitation, and then you can stand on top of it and see all of Hometopia. So those are blocks, and you can mix and match styles, which would be weird looking, but for example, we could put like a barn out here to store all of our blocks in. And this is a bigger pre-built, but it's a simple barn. It's pretty empty on the inside. So just put that, we'll put that there. So this is our block storage barn, we've decided. Come down in here. Okay, cool. I just jumped a little. You can also jump now. Couldn't jump before, which is crazy. Okay, I think we should put some blocks up here. Okay, let's find them. Okay. Great. See? Storage barn for blocks. Wow. What else should we put? I'll show you one more pre-built. So we have a barn. Could also put like a little farmhouse. I think we could just put the chestnut, which is a cute little one. So it's really easy to get started now with these pre-builts if you want to build out a more realistic environment. If you're not a block person, look, we have a little farm just like that. And from there you can go and you can add your tractor. Everybody needs a tractor on a farm. I think we have one. We've got like this thing. I don't know if that's really a tractor. It's more of a lawnmower. You could add some fences for your imaginary horses. You could add more doors for your imaginary horses. What else? You could add some trees to shade your imaginary horses. Maybe one day we'll have real horses. No promises on that one though, but it'd be cool. Okay. There we go. That That's nice. Okay, so lots of new stuff, lots of new ways to build. Really excited to see what you guys come up with. Let's just go over some other small things. Again, if your graphics are feeling a little laggy, come in here, adjust the resolution of your game. It should help a lot. Audio, we have some cool ambient like tones now that our game director Carl picked out. I think they're really fun and chill to build to. But you can change those, and if you want to play your own music but you still want to hear the in-game sound effects, you could turn that off. The sound effects are really kind of soothing and fun. We've got our controls, guides and tips, all sorts of adjustments you can make in here to make it like a more enjoyable building experience for you and wherever you're at and whatever you like to listen to while you're building. Cool, so pre-built, blocks, multiplayer, portfolio, camera tool, tons of contests and competitions that you can enter in the Discord and on Steam. A unlimited sandbox, so you're never going to have to be limited by money or having to like work jobs to build out creative things in Hometopia. It's a sandbox game. You get to build whatever you want. All of the assets are unlocked to you, so that's super awesome. Just really excited again to hear what you think of the new features, see what you build with the new stuff. Don't forget about all of our seasonal content, and again, please join us in Discord, or if you're not a Discord person, check out the recent top builder competitions and the cool stuff that other people are building. Like, look at this crazy cabin. This is amazing. I would consider that a mansion. And this little log cabin. This person actually built out these logs using pillows that they painted to make logs, which is awesome. But I think we should add a log texture for them. I don't know. But I don't think you're limited by the assets that are in game. People are creating a lot of like modifications and just making whatever they want. And I think these blocks are going to be a big thing for that. Again, we have 2 modes under construction. We are in early access. We've been building out sandbox mode to be the best sandbox mode possible, and also multiplayer so that you can play with your friends in sandbox. You can invite them over. You can destroy each other's houses, or you can build cool stuff together. It kind of covers it for now. Hometopia 8.0 on sale on Steam for at least the next week, but get it while it's hot. It's a really great game, and if you like playing sim games just to build houses, this game is for you. So check it out. All right. Thanks, guys. Mm-hmm.